What's up guys, Boomoo here. Just want to share you guys a live sales call that I did almost a year ago at March. This was a prospect that was interested in digital marketing and Facebook ads. I was working for an influencer around the same time. I was doing it for 3 months. I actually want to always get into influencer marketing, influencer closing, influencer network. So I actually did a job, or I actually did a gig where I was closing for an influencer, and the product that I was selling was it a digital course teaching people how to do digital marketing, do Facebook ads. And you might be wondering, as the call goes or begins, that how do I know that person's first name, their email, and that they were actually interested in digital marketing? Is very, very simple. Since we're selling a digital marketing course, you might be figuring out, okay, they probably saw one of our Instagram ads, Facebook ads, or YouTube ads as they were scrolling through their social media network, and they just scroll through and they happen to know that we're offering a free training webinar. So when you do free training webinars, for those who've never gotten a webinar before, you got to put in your first name, your email, and what we did is put their phone number to get notified that the webinar is going to start in an hour, 30 minutes, or let's just say something got disconnected with the webinar, that they get alert to a replay the next day. So we have a system that we developed where supposedly the prospect got into the webinar but didn't finish the whole webinar, or they finished the webinar and saw the price but decided to disconnect because they were not able to afford it, or let's just say there's some things that were going on, they were at work, or they were only watching halfway through while they're driving, whatever the situation might be, right? It was my job to reach out, since we have their phone number, their first name, and their email, to reach out. So you're gonna realize I'm asking him a lot of questions on what was his situation was, and why he wasn't interested in digital marketing, and if it was something that he was committed to. And this is gonna be a good lesson for you guys about, you're gonna realize I'm very, very nervous, because this is like the probably like my 10th or 15th call that I actually reaching out to someone about digital marketing. And this is how I actually knew about digital marketing in the first place. I heard about it, but I never like deep dive into it. As I was seeing prospects that are interested and learning more about the power, the insights, and what it offers to the marketplace, I just fell in love with it. But this is just a really quick video just to share features and benefits are not very important. What is very important for the prospect is what they want to get out of the program, because it's not about, because people, they don't want to feel they bought something. They feel like they got their way out of something, a solution from their problems. Just like how people don't want to drill, they want a hole on the wall, right? So hopefully you enjoy this video, and if you like content like this, give it a like so the YouTube algorithm can suggest more people like yourself and entertaining stuff just like this. And go ahead and subscribe so you guys can stay updated to my latest content every single week. Before we start the sales call, I'm going to do a video breakdown. I'm going to leave it in the description when it's going to be. And also any blurred or quiet moments is because it mentions the influencer's name, the prospect's names. Just for privacy's sakes, I'm just going to blur it out and mute it. You guys want a video breakdown on why I said it and the reasoning behind it, you can follow along so you guys can feel like you're following along with my mindset and understanding where the prospect is going at the same time with this specific call.
Hello?
Hello, I'm speaking to Davian.
Yeah, this is Damian. Hello?
And this is Boom. I'm actually calling on behalf of Kevin Davis' team. How are you doing today?
Pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. The reason I'm calling today is, as you were filling out your information about the Facebook ads webinar, it seems like you got disconnected. The person wanted me to reach out to you and was wondering if it was part of our end or not.
Hello?
Hello, I'm speaking to Davian.
Yeah, this is Damian. Hello?
And this is Boom. I'm actually calling on behalf of Kevin Davis' team. How are you doing today?
Pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. The reason I'm calling today is, as you were filling out your information about the Facebook ads webinar, it seems like you got disconnected. The person wanted me to reach out to you and was wondering if it was part of our end or not.
Oh, no, yeah. Dude, I'm definitely trying to get into this stuff. I sat through the webinar. I was able to get back into it. I was able to catch the last couple minutes of it. When he was talking about the little deal and everything. I don't have the funds and everything to do that right now, but I am trying to get into this advertising and stuff.
And your name, how do I pronounce it?
Yeah.
And did I catch you at a good time to talk?
Yeah, I'm good right now.
Gotcha. Well, Davian, I know you said you're looking into the course to get involved. Why Kevin and why now?
Really, I'm currently at work, working a 16-hour shift overnight, and I'm sick of this shit. I've been doing this for like the last couple months, and I'm tired of it.
What do you do if you don't mind me asking?
I work security.
Oh yeah, long hours, man.
Yeah. So I've been putting in like 60, 70-hour weeks for like the last 3 months, and it's
Hmm.
continuous.
Yeah, you usually work during nighttime, right?
Yeah. I work pretty much all graveyard.
Oh yeah, so your day's like pretty much gone.
Right. So by the time I get home and go to sleep, I'm waking up and it's about time to go right back to work.
Mm.
Sleep my whole day away and everything.
Yeah, how do you feel about that? Just doing that?
I hate it, honestly. I've been looking for others. I've kind of only been doing it to, either go back to school or figure out what I'm gonna be permanently doing with my life.
Mm. And what would you want to be doing instead? I know school is one of those, or it's a vehicle, but what else would you want to do?
Honestly, I really don't know. I kind of, I tried going back to school when I got out of high school back in 2017. I, um, I went in. I was there for like a couple weeks, but then certain circumstances caused me to move out of the state, and I just haven't really had the motivation to go back.
Oh yeah, I was asking, what would you like to be doing instead in your life
Oh,
if you didn't do security?
yeah. Really, I'm not even too sure, honestly, what I would do. What else I would do?
Would you sleep during the nighttime? Would you like do
Oh
more things
yeah,
in
I'd
the
be
day?
asleep at night, definitely. Shoot, yeah, if I wasn't doing this, I'd be probably chilling, hanging out with friends. I'd have more time to make other relationships, communication. Because working at night, I don't really have time to communicate with people that I would like to. I'm asleep during the day. I don't really get time to interact with people my own age.
How old are you, man, if you don't mind me asking?
20. I just turned 20 in January.
Oh, nice, man. I'm a Capricorn, man. I'm a January baby.
Oh yeah, well I'm Aquarius. I came at the end.
You came at the end. That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you're at the age where you're like trying to like have fun and enjoy and about to be 21, so you're missing like all the teenager fun, man.
Right. I'm stuck at work when everyone else is out having fun.
Mm. And basically, how long you been following Davian?
Maybe 12 hours, really. I really just recently started looking into digital marketing and stuff like that. So I've
Mm.
kind of just been trying to find some of the some of the most successful people in this field, I guess.
Mm. And you said you're looking into get to the course, so I'm assuming like David's one of the top of your list in your mind.
Yep.
Okay. What do you like most about him that you prefer him over other people?
Honestly, I feel like I just kind of I went through some of his YouTube videos. I signed up for his Facebook thing. And I kind of just liked how set up and how organized all of his information was that he was presenting. It felt more risk-free than some of the other programs and stuff. I don't really like to kind of go and search and do this stuff online. I've been offered stuff like this before, but I've never really jumped at it.
Mm-hmm.
This one seemed more put together, more just more valuable, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And you say basically the funds are keeping you from joining, right?
Yep.
Okay. And it seems like you're trying to get started as soon as possible, right? As soon as the funds come in.
Yeah, honestly.
Okay. Um. So Damien, there's actually a way that you can get involved, and I don't know if it might help or whatnot. David realized a lot of people can't join because basically due to funds. But are you familiar with PayPal?
Yeah.
So you can actually use PayPal credit to even get involved and use the credit line. Anything that it's $99 and above, PayPal gives you 0.0% interest for 6 months, and you can use that funds to get involved with the course as soon as possible if you want to.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that might be something I can look into.
And the email that you have is d132249 @gmail. Is that a good email for you?
Yes, that is.
Okay. Well, what time zone are you at, by the way?
Mountain.
Mountain. Oh, so you're about to go to? Are you about to go to work pretty soon then?
No, I'm actually at work right now.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Dang, bro, you're always at work.
Yeah, I came in at 3 and I 3 p.m. and I don't get off until 7 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Dang, that's over 12 hours, man.
Yeah, 16-hour shift. So this is a constant, regular thing that they always have me doing, making $14 an hour.
That's good money, but that doesn't give you the freedom, right?
Right.
Mm. Well, I'll send you the email with the PayPal link and also the some of the links that you can look up if you want to look up his testimonials or keep on looking at his YouTube channel. I'll give you those links, and we'll keep in touch. I'll shoot you a text message and everything so we can see how we can help you out.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
All right, Davian, I'll let you go back. Now we're gonna actually deep dive into the video, and I'm gonna break it down for you.
Hello?
Hello, I'm speaking to Davian.
Yeah, this is Dave. Hello?
And this is Boom. I'm actually calling on behalf of the team. How are you doing today?
Pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. The reason I'm calling today is as you were filling out your information about the Facebook ads webinar, it seems like you got disconnected. The person wanted me to reach out to you and was wondering if it was part of our end or not.
Oh, no, yeah.
So this most important part about the video is that I'm telling him exactly the reason why I called him. So what happened during the background of this kind of situation is usually we have an Excel sheet. People fill out their first name, their last name, their phone number, and then they can able to see the price of the course. So when people actually exit out of the course, we actually have an Excel sheet that's brought to our software system. Basically, we just call prospects saying, hey, we realize that you fill out your information, you saw the price of the product, but you exit out of it. Is it something that wrong with our system that disconnect you guys? What happened? And basically the prospect just pukes saying the reason why they exit, which he's about to tell us right now.
Oh, no, yeah. Dude, I'm definitely trying to get into this stuff. After the webinar, I was able to get back into it. I was able to catch the last couple minutes of it. When he was talking about the little deal and everything. I don't have the funds and everything to do that right now, but I am trying to get into this advertising and stuff.
So we found out really easily that it had to do with money, but it has to do more than just money. Why people decide not to join courses when it comes to Facebook ads or just like any like online course that they have or digital course that offers in the marketplace. So I'm gonna dig a little deep on other than money. Is it something that he really, really, really wants to join? Because prospects lie. And your name, how do I pronounce it?
Yeah.
And did I catch you at a good time to talk?
Yeah.
So the reason I'm actually asking him if it's a good time to talk, because I don't want him to cut off in the middle of a conversation saying, hey, I gotta go. He's asking so much questions. So I just pre-framed it saying, we're gonna have some time to talk. And he gave me the permission to do it, so now I'm just going straight into if it's something he needs. And if he needs it, is it something that he wants at the end as well?
Good right now.
Gotcha. Well, I know you said you're looking into the course to get involved. Why and why now? So the reason why I'm asking this question is there's so many influencers in the marketplace. Out of many influencers that you can choose, why did you choose my specific influencer? And the most important thing is urgency. Why now? So now he's going to talk about all about himself. You just want to let the prospect talk as much as he could or she could.
Really, I'm currently at work, working a 16-hour shift overnight, and I'm sick of this shit. I've been doing this for like the last couple months, and I'm tired of it.
What do you do if you don't mind me asking?
So now I'm just going to figure out what his lifestyle is currently right now, that why he's looking to make a change if he doesn't really like security. I want to dig deep because it's more than just working long hours, right?
I work security.
Oh, yeah, long hours, man.
Yeah. So I've been putting in like 60, 70-hour weeks for like the last 3 months, and it's
Mhm.
continuous.
Yeah, you usually work during nighttime, right?
Yeah. I work pretty much all graveyard.
Oh yeah, so your day's like pretty much gone.
Right. So by the time I get home and go to sleep, I'm waking up and it's about time to go right back to work.
Mm.
Sleep my whole day away and everything.
Yeah, how do you feel about that? Just doing that?
So this is a great question you can ask when they're talking about something negative about their job and the course actually offers making money. He's talking about a lot of bad things about his job. So instead of, yeah, man, it sucks, I bet, yeah, join on the course, it's not fluent and it just very, very not a straight line that you want to take them because it feels very, very as if like you're looking for the sale. So what you could do most of the time is ask a prospect, how do you feel about that you're in that situation? How does that make you feel? Then they're gonna talk about their feelings, how they don't feel so great or so bad, and just let the prospect talk.
I hate it, honestly. I've been looking for others. I've kind of only been doing it to, either go back to school or figure out what I'm gonna be permanently doing with my life.
Hmm. And what would you want to be doing instead? I know school is one of those, or it's a vehicle, but what else would you want to do?
So I'm telling him to paint the picture what he wants out of life if he wasn't doing security, if school was in the back of the mind, but what did you want to do outside of school? Because school is not permanent. That's what I was thinking, and that's why I asked that question.
Honestly, I really don't know. I kind of, I tried going back to school when I got out of high school back in 2017. I, um, I went in, I was there for like a couple weeks, but then certain circumstances caused me to move out of the state, and I just haven't really had the motivation to go back.
Oh yeah, I was asking, what would you like to be doing instead in your life
Oh,
if you didn't do security?
So don't be afraid to re-ask the question if the prospect interpreted it wrong. Because at the end of the day, you're trying to understand them, you're trying to help them out, and you're trying to see if it's actually something that really, really fits for them, for their lifestyle to make a better change. And it's very, very important because some salespeople or closers will pass away from that and just say, okay. It's very, very important that you're in control. You have to understand that. But the good thing is, we had decent amount of rapport. I think he's very, very quiet and very short answered. So that's why you got to keep on asking questions for this kind of prospect.
yeah, really, I'm not even too sure, honestly.
And it's not rare that a prospect like this doesn't really know what they want in the end, because most people don't know what they want in life. So it's okay to give them like suggestions, saying, "Oh, what would you do with that money if you had it? I will buy this, I this." What did you really want to get out for having that money? What would you want to have to do with that time? So I give them a little suggestions. Uh, like, would you be sleeping? Da, 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 just to see if that's considering in his back of the mind is it's a considered a solution of his current problem that he have. So most prospects don't know what they want in their life. To be honest, it's okay to give them some suggestions and just lead them into it. Because at the end of the day, they need some guidance in their life. Sometimes people just need some guidance in their life. It's just simple as that. People are not leaders; they're mostly followers. So it's okay for you to become the lead them on to a solution that they probably need in their life.
What I would do, what else I would do.
Would you sleep during the nighttime? Would you like do
Oh
more things
yeah,
in
I'd
the
be
day?
asleep at night definitely. Shoot, yeah, if I wasn't doing this, I'd be probably chilling, hanging out with friends. I'd have more time to make other relationships, communication. Because working at night, I don't really have time to communicate with people that I would like to. I'm asleep during the day. I don't really get time to interact with people my own age.
How old are you, man? If you don't mind me asking.
20. I just turned 20 in January.
Oh, nice, man. I'm a Capricorn, man. I'm a January baby.
Oh yeah, well I'm Aquarius. I came at the end.
You came at the end. That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you're at the age where you're like trying to like have fun and enjoy and about to be 21. So you're missing like all the teenager fun, man.
Right. I'm stuck at work when everyone else is out having fun.
And basically, how long you been following Davian?
Maybe 12 hours, really. I really just recently started looking into digital marketing and stuff like that.
So the little red flag that I'm getting is he just learned about my influencer 12 hours ago, but he seems like he just looked into the space or was expanding to the space and feels like he's one of the most knowledgeable people. That means there's probably other people in his mind. I just want to make sure that out of all the digital courses that he's trying to learn, it's actually from my influencer. So I'm gonna ask some questions as if, are you sure you want to follow with our influencer? What's some things that you might like on our influencer compared to the other competition? It's a competition might destroy yourself, but at the end of the day, it's also good if you have a really, really dominant influencer, because the competition is just, they're going to squash the competition for you, and your prospect is going to fall in love with your influencer. So I'm just going to ask him a question to discover if he's looking at other influencers, or I might have to let the prospect do some research, which I don't want to do because then the lead is going to be very, very cold. So I'm just going to ask him some basic questions.
So I've kind of just been trying to find some of the some of the most successful people in this field, I guess.
And you said you're looking into get to the course, so I'm assuming like if it's one of the top of your
The
list.
thing is, I'm
in your
digging
mind?
deep.
Yep.
Each question I ask, I'm going to ask, okay, you like him. What do you like about him? If you like about him, do you feel like it's someone that you can learn from?
Okay. What do you like most about him that you prefer him over other people?
Honestly, I feel like I just kind of went through some of his YouTube videos. I signed up for his Facebook thing. And I kind of just liked how set up and how organized all of his information was that he was presenting. It felt more, this one seemed more put together, just more valuable, I guess.
And you say basically the funds are keeping you from joining, right?
Yep.
So he gave me a very compliant answer. Yup. Sure. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna reconfirm it. It's okay to ask the prospect the same question over and over again in different ways, because you want to make sure that prospect is committed to you. Once you find he is committed or she is committed, then you can take him to the straight line. But if they keep on being compliant and not giving a straight answer, that means you have no commitment to it, and that means there's an objection or there's something in the back of their mind that they want to address it that usually stops the sale. So you have to re-ask sometimes in different ways.
Okay. And it seems like you're trying to get started as soon as possible, right? As soon as the funds come in?
Yeah, honestly.
Okay.
So then I realized it was just the funds, and I'm going to move into the solution, which is called PayPal Credit. And if you want to learn more about PayPal Credit, the link is in the description below. It's basically anything $99 above that you purchase through PayPal is going to be 0% interest for 6 months. So that's kind of an angle that I kind of take to tell prospects if they don't have enough money or they don't have enough funds. I usually give them a solution. Now, if you offer that solution and they have objection saying, oh, I don't see myself paying in 6 months, that means there's a commitment. They are not committed to see results in that program. Is the biggest problem. And basically right over here, he agreed to it. To make a very long story short, from this point on, he realized that he didn't have enough credit history and he didn't get approved for it. So we kept in touch, texting back and forth, saying, oh, it was this close happened on March of something or April something. Because I remember he texted me saying, hey man, I just actually got my tax refunds. I'm ready to join the program. So I sent him the link and it took him about like 30 minutes. He texted me back saying he actually signed up. So we're keeping in touch and I'm just looking forward to hear his success story. And the most important thing I always tell people about is the follow-up game. The follow-up game is a totally different game and I'll touch base with you guys in the next video about that. Hopefully you like watching this content. And if you like these kind of content, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel so you guys can be posted to valuable content just like this every single week on my channel. Peace.